Oh, wow. It works. I just love sniping with a shotgun. Huh? People might think I'm hack. Oh my god. I wonder if people think I'm hacking because, like, you're killing them long distance with a shotgun. Fucking dumb. Because that means you're not looking at my attachments. And if you are, that means you don't know what slugs are. Excuse me? Does it really have, like, no follow? I might just put something else on this. Is he dead? Damn it. Holy. No viewers still? Okay. Oh my god. Oh, he's up there. God, I swear, did he fucking die? Yeah, he died. What's my KD? Not good. You know what? Shit. Fucking. Let's go. I don't understand why they added so much stuff to this game. Oh my god. What just happened to all the light? I better have found my glitch. By my standards, this looks like a glitch. But I know it's not. Because you could just do that. Fuck. Okay, this is definitely a glitch. You know, I'm just gonna glitch the system. Oh my gosh. The fuck? Am I just trapped here unless I reset? Oh, this is like a, whatever it's called. I don't know. Okay, here it goes. Who has sport priority? Ha ha ha. Where the hell is everyone? Okay. Daniel and Blizzard seem to be just killing people. So I guess I'll spawn on them. What? I can climb this shit? No cursing in my Christian Roblox server, in my Jewish Roblox server. Okay, you know what? That might be racist. I might have been demonetized for that shit. I'm just cursing. We're playing such a violent game. It's just Roblox, Mom. Fuck. This game is such a lie. This game is a liar. Honestly. Oh, so if I test laser and go like that, and okay, you know what? It's time to just go fucking ham. Cobra Sight, Compensator, Stubby. You fucking. You fucking pussy. Ah, shit. Bad. Let's go famous. Rank is Blizzard. 45. Alright. I always do that. always fucking do it. Should I just camp? So I'll just spray people down with this. You know, might as well play music in the background.
I'm sure at one point everyone watching this video has probably dealt with some sort of crazy like ex-person in their life, whether it's an ex-girlfriend, an ex-friend, an ex-whatever, I don't know.
You know,
Mainly
yeah, this is as good as
ex-girlfriends can be the
music.
craziest, or boyfriends if you're a girl. And I know there's gonna be those
Don't
commentators. You know?
fuck.
Don't assume that I had a girlfriend, man. I'm forever alone or some shit. But you know what? I'm confident in your abilities. Okay? I'm gonna watch this video. You're gonna be fucking alone forever. One day you'll find a nice girl or boy to marry, or a goat, and you will move to the Himalayas with them and have a nice honeymoon and milk them, and yeah, it'll be great. Anyway, so today's story, I'm talking about an ex-girlfriend of mine who was probably one of the craziest girls I've ever dated. Briefly, this all took place about 2 years ago, okay? I was dating this girl, started off great, like how most relationships do, and by the second or third month, I was kind of like, alright, this is getting annoying, like, she was always very clingy, and that's not a bad thing necessarily, but she was clingy to the point where it was like almost like she would just assume I'm cheating, and then like scream at me on the phone and be like, you're cheating, I have proof. And I'm like, okay, well, where's the proof? She's like, I don't know, but I have proof. And it's just like, okay. And then she would basically swear a fuck ton at me and insult me and just try to make me feel like shit and be kind of verbally abusive. And basically one day I was like, you know what, fuck this, I'm calling it quits. I was like, I'm sorry, but this is like way too toxic for me. I don't think I'm right for you, I don't think you're right for me. Let's just go our separate ways, you know, the classic breakup shit. And she's like, you can't break up with me. And I was like, yes I can, like I just did. And she's like, no, you did it through a text message. Until you do it face to face, we're still together. And I was like, no, like you can tell yourself that to make yourself feel better, but we're not together, so please don't be telling other people that we are. And she's like, nope, you're still my boyfriend. And I replied, I was like, is this a fucking joke? Like, is this really what we're gonna do? And she's like, yeah, until you meet me face to face. I'm like, okay, where would you like to meet? She's like, my house. So I did. I went to her house. She lived pretty close to me, so I just walked over there. I was like, hey, what's up? We're breaking up. And she's like, no. Why? I was like, because, like, this doesn't work. It's too toxic. It's not good for us. And she got really upset. She tried to, like, push me and, like, take her anger out by just swearing at me and screaming at me. And, of course, this was right out front of her house. So her dad, like, looked through the window and saw this. And he did not look happy. He looked like he wanted to beat my ass. And that's when I was like, all right, you know what? I'm going to get out of here. This is not a good idea. So I left her house, and she was upset. I felt kind of bad, you know what I mean? Like, it still sucks, like, breaking up. And even though she could be pretty mean at times, I didn't want her to, like, be upset or anything like that. But anyway, I went home, and then she texted me on my phone, and she's like, hey, my hoodie's still at your house. Because sometimes she would come over and just leave her hoodie behind or something. And I was like, okay, no big deal. I'll bring it to you tomorrow. She's like, can you bring it over tonight? I was like, I can't. I'm about to go to sleep. I just got home. She's like, all right, fine. Tomorrow morning, no later than 12. I was like, all right, fine. And of course, I don't know why I agreed to that, because my dumbass woke up at like 2 p.m. because my schedule was horrible. And I woke up, and I had a bunch of texts from her being like, where are you? Where are you? I'm about to come over and pick it up myself. Where are you? And I replied to her. I was like, hold on, like I'm getting up. Let me shower and stuff. I'll get it to you soon. So I get in the shower, and I hear my mom knock on the door. She's like, hey, Austin. I'm like, what? She's like, I totally forgot. I scheduled a dentist appointment for you today. Like, you have it in 30 minutes. Can you get ready? I was like, oh, shit. Okay, fine. So I showered, got dressed super quick, got ready, told my mom I'm ready to go. We got my mom's car, me and my mom. She drove me to the dentist appointment, and I texted my ex-girlfriend on the way to the dentist appointment. I'm like, hey, I had a last-minute thing to do. I'll be back in like 45 minutes to an hour, and then I will have you your hoodie. And she's like, no, I want it right now. You told me it was going to be tomorrow morning, and it's today, and, like, come on. I was like, okay, I'm sorry, but, like, my house is locked. I can't go there and get it right now. I'm at the dentist. Like, just give me one more hour, and you'll have your hoodie. I'm sorry. She's like, okay, fine. Like, one more hour. I was like, all right, cool. So I get through the dentist appointment. I had a fucking cavity, so my mouth was all numb after they fixed it.
Yeah.
I get home, and I see that my kitchen window is wide open. Like, completely open.
Cereal.
and right below the kitchen window is our sink, and there's shit scattered all over the kitchen floor, and it looked like someone opened the window and then jumped through and knocked over all the shit off the windowsill and off the sink. So I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, I immediately saw it. My mom immediately saw it. She started freaking out. We think someone's in the house. I'm like, all right, I'm going in first. Like, I'm not going to let my mom go in and investigate. I'm going in first. So I opened the door really quick, run in there, check all the rooms, checked my room, checked everything. Everything looked pretty normal. And I was like, what the fuck? And then I kind of put two and two together. I'm like, wait a minute. There's no way, like, my ex-girlfriend would be that crazy to literally break into my house and steal her hoodie back. So I run back to my room, and I do a double check. I check my closet, and sure enough, her hoodie's not there. And then, in my closet, I had this little, like, iPod Touch, like this old iPod Touch, but it was still probably worth like a good $150. And the screen is completely shattered. And it wasn't shattered before I left. I know that for a fact. I never used it. It's an old iPod Touch. I would never use it. So my mom's freaking out. She's about to call the police. And I'm like, wait, hold on. Let me handle this. So I called up a friend of mine whose dad is a cop. And I was like, hey, look, I think my ex-girlfriend broke into my house and stole her hoodie back and then broke an iPod. Can you, like, help me out with this? Like, can your dad come over? He's like, oh, yeah, we'll be right over. So his dad came over in the squad car, too, which is fucking dope. It's like cop car pulls up. I say hi to my friend. I say hi to his dad. And we drive over to her house together. And we pull up. I knock on the door. And she answers. And her dad's right behind her. And guess what? She's wearing the hoodie. She is wearing the hoodie that was in my house. So this was pretty much a big fat, like, confirmation that she broke into my house. So her dad comes up to the door with her. And he's like, hey, what's going on here? And I was like, look, I broke up with your daughter a few days ago. She wanted her hoodie back that she left in my house. I told her I would get it to her today. I was running a little bit late. I told her to give me 1 more hour and I would bring it over here. And while I was at the dentist with my mom, she came over to our house, opened my kitchen window, jumped through it, and then went into my room and stole her hoodie back. And that's not even the worst part. She then broke a really expensive piece of equipment in my room. And he's like, what was it? I was like, it was an iPod. An iPod Touch. And he's like, oh my god, are you serious? And he looks at his daughter, and she starts, like, tearing up, and her face was all red. You could tell she was super embarrassed. And pretty much immediately, she just admits it to all of us. She's like, yes, I went over there. I was so mad at him. Like, I didn't know how to get back at him, so I went in there. I stole my hoodie, and then instead of, like, stealing something else, I just broke his iPod because it was the only expensive thing in sight. And I was like, why would you do that? Like, you didn't use that iPod. It's just kind of annoying that you did that. She's like, I'm sorry. I was just really pissed at you. And my friend's dad's just like, look, don't do it again. You need to pay for his iPod Touch because you broke it. We could take this way farther and pursue this and get you in a lot of trouble, but I don't think Austin wants to. I don't want to. Just pay him back for what you broke and never break into anyone's house again unless you want to go to jail. And she starts crying even more. She's like, yeah, I'm so sorry. Like, I'll pay you back. And immediately her dad pulls out his wallet, pulls out like $100, gives it to me. And I was like, thank you. And pretty much it worked out in the end. We ended up going back home, me and my friend and his dad and my mom. We fucking drove back home, and pretty much we just used my friend's dad as like a scare tactic. Like, I don't think anything was going to happen. I didn't want to pursue that legally or like try and get her in trouble. Like, she didn't really steal anything that was super expensive, at least that I know of. And she only broke that one iPod Touch. And that did piss me off, but like, it wasn't any need to like try and get her thrown in jail or anything. And I got paid back for it, so I'm cool. Shout out to her